Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, we're happy that you folks are here with us. Good to see you, Dolly Anderson and Cheryl Glenn. Good to see you, Siobhan McDonald, Horace Calder, all the technicians who are working tonight. Do let us know if you're hearing our audio loud and clear, folks. Let us know, please and thank you, if you're hearing our audio loud and clear. We want you guys to know we got the fight card set and who vex. Folks, we said we got the fight card and it's set. It's set. Good to have each and every one of you joining us. We got a fight card set. It's only you all missing. Some of you at least. Some of you missing. Guys, we're happy that you're here with us. Wherever you're joining us from this evening, we are privileged to have all of you all. We are privileged to have all of you all here. Say with we. Privilege. Good folks, again. We trust you all. Well, we trust that you all are good. Who vex? Good to see you. Ayabo said we here. Share the damn live. Smash the emoji. But we sharing to all the credible places. Good to have you folks here. Smash the emoji button. Let me go along the road, good folks. The advantage in the people at Hillfoot. The advantage in the people at Hillfoot. That's what I want to tell you all tonight. Advantage can't done in this place, you know. Advantage can't done. Folks, we really trust that you're great. We really trust that you guys are well. Wherever you're all joining us from this evening, allow us to say this. Pace and power. Pace and power, good folks. Pace and power. Wherever you're coming in from tonight, welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. Clive, we see you there. We see you there. I see Marlon is there. Marilyn, Diane. I see Marlon. Gladstone Matthews is here. Ayabo, Roxanne. Celeste is here as well, folks. Share the live. Smash the emoji button, folks. And then let's talk about what's happening at places like Hillfoot. Let's talk about what's happening places like Hillfoot. We got the fight card set. We're talking about what's happening in Ukraine, Trinidad, Biden, all the king's horses, all the king's men. And folks, we're learning Karasabai, Madhya, like we're learning Lakshman Aziz, Gail Alikok, Rashni Ford. We might even have a guest stopping by, good folks. We might even have a guest stopping by. If you all know the program, you know we got an opener. We got an opener, something slight. See, to open your appetite, to wet it. Some of you all like it wet. We understand. We understand, good folks, and we aim to please. Some people like it wet. What are we going to do? I say you like them, I say you like them. I say you like them, I say you like them. Yeah. Natasha Murphy, we see you. St. Romaine Adams, we see you as well. We got the opener, folks. We got the opener. You know, we're coming in from Hillfoot. There's all kinds of things, folks, happening in this country. It's purgatory with a shot of confusion powder. Folks, we learned yesterday there was some protest in Hillfoot. Man claims he owned the land. He claims to have a court order to evict people from the land. Government says not them, but then it's who running this country. It's who running this country. That's what you want to know. Who running the country? Let me know. We need to know that. Is anybody could just swoop down and treat me anyhow? Have we just checked it? Have we been checking it? We ain't checking it, folks. This is what we saw at Hillfoot. And we just circle back to Hillfoot a little later on in the evening. But some of what, good folks, we saw at Hillfoot. Take a look and take a listen.
Where am I going to sleep? I am homeless. Watch at me right now. Have to left my job for come and because the elements, the destruction, the bad mind that I break down we house. Indian PPP. Guyana get enough money. We are so rich that I can't live like this here tonight. They gotta find something good for we. But all these children, how are we going to school? How are we eating? How sleeping. Where are we going to go? Who's going to rescue me? The last is them. Who is going to give me back?
Were you home today?
Officer, excuse me.
Travis, not
I was
officer.
Travis.
Yeah.
I was on top of that excavator. You understand me? And if I could have do more, trust me, I would have done more.
Yeah, true.
How long you been living in Hillfoot, man?
Pardon me?
How long you been living here?
I've been living this for 10 years. I know it from the scratch.
Yeah.
The others know it from the scratch because they're bigger than me.
Right.
All right.
How many children you have?
26. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
One
My
girl.
baby born right here. I buried her after birth right here.
Wow.
I was the doctor. I delivered her 2020 December 24th.
No, okay. All right.
By the time we come home, try around place to get on me thing there. Them police hold me and start harass me. Hold me from me pants I guess and start choke me till I can't go there. And hear them gasping, 3 of them. Hey, we should get some Mali and pop, or we should get the next one. No, we got sniff. And here the next one. No, I got some snowborn. Them there's the thing when they get in and he come in and harass people. People can't even run upstairs to take down them thing. Here what me and my sister over here we working and saving for pay for we than what we apply for. It went in a grey sauce when me weld up. When me start me finding it and it's 500,000 or more went in there. All is what we last. Plus all 2 house pushed down.
Sir, what's your name, sir?
Alex Chapapa.
Chatter Paul. Where did you apply for the land?
Housing and Lansing.
Land and survey. And how long you been living at Hillfoot?
We live here since with my wife, she was like 16 or less.
All right. 16. Okay. Or less.
Yeah.
Or less.
And he was young.
Okay.
I come to school.
Okay. All right. Thank you, uncle.
If you come and watch our island and thing, show where the side there, everything muddy.
All right.
This man is trying to pick up, pack up and clean up now.
Yeah. I'm sorry you have to go through this, Mr. Chatter Paul, but what you plan to do next?
Me, you know, so what me to do is knock up a thing right here. And
So you have 2 children, right? You have
one.
1 child, right?
What you plan to do?
I plan to knock back a thing right here until I get help from the government or Almin himself who come and block down this thing, who will bring a transport or a plan or a quote either for nobody a warning to show people that he own this place and this is the boundary. Never do though.
So Stoleti's coming back on Saturday.
Yeah,
What
that's
you
what
gonna
he
do?
say.
What you gonna do if he do come?
What me good? Everybody else can do nothing. Because when the man come with armed police who harass them people.
Live wrongs were filed here yesterday?
Yes. At the girl.
Right.
Then hold on the big man over there and beat him. Plus my sister-in-law, she tell you last night.
Thank you.
I really quick because I was heading to my son nursery school PTA meeting. And soon as I was going out in a car, taxi, and when I watch wrong, I see excavator don't start push down houses. When I come out, I can ask the man, what going on? What happened? Because they handcuff a man, they attack a man and just handcuff you without no reason. We know what's going on.
Right.
So now when I jump out the car and I say, what happened? What happened? What we all doing to this man? They said, they didn't even answer. The man just handcuffed behind the back like an iguana and they gone with him. Push down his house, he got little baby. They start from the front car. I was heading to school.
Right.
Now they start push everything. They just push down quick. Like they didn't even ask no question. Talk. They didn't even mention nothing. They just come and just take the excavator and just push down.
You were given prior notice to remove from the land?
No, we were never given no notice.
Okay. So what do you estimate your losses to be like? It's your entire house?
It's the entire house. It's fresh materials and it's 2 houses.
2 houses?
Yes.
And you slept in this car last
We
night?
slept in this car last night because we had nowhere to go.
Okay. Do you still have nowhere to go?
We still don't have anywhere to go. That's why they got to look into us to find somewhere to put it. It's not like we all know that squatting is illegal, right? But still we went into housing, we went and applied for land a couple months ago, people applied for years. At Lanza Survey, we applied. It's not like if we never tried, we tried. We tried a lot, right?
Sunday,
and
right.
Still, these people didn't help. We do nothing. That's why now the man just come just a hard place and start showing me down with children, everybody. My son in there right now because he left traumatized. He just crying, mommy, don't leave me, mommy.
Is he hurt?
No, he just like, mommy, he's a little boy. So he just feel like, mommy, don't leave me, mommy, no. They're coming, and I just send you away with the godmother for the night. Yes, them just like bandits, every bad man. Police officers, them man ain't got no badge. As officers, they had on their clothes, but they didn't have on no badge. So you don't know who is who, but we know their face, some of them face, but all of them not from one area. So they come.
Which by the first house when?
This house here we live on this little concrete thing here. We had a little house, knock up for a couple years. And then we decided to put up with money for build a bigger thing so the family can live happy. And this is what we end up to.
Thank you.
It's hard.
Your uncle?
My time to come home for work. Trying to get me things.
I was actually on the highway.
Okay, you stopped
And
there.
I didn't really know that this was going on. So as I was heading down, I heard there was a fire on the highway.
Right.
And I parked the vehicle. I parked my vehicle till up on the hill and I walked all the way down, only to recognize that there was indeed a fire on the road. And persons were saying something happened with the police. I didn't get clarity on exactly what the situation was. So I took out my phone and I started to do the live so that people could be alerted that something has happened. But when I got in here last night on a motorbike, they brought me on a motorbike. I had to really pray because the guy was crying and driving because his wife was the person apparently that they beat up and break her foot or her hand or something. And when I come and I see this, it's like, why is it that we as Guyanese have to go through this? We just saw Caneview January, where these homes were destroyed, and then you see all these children. It was really hurtful for me, and still, I haven't slept all night. I have not slept all night because I study how these babies sleeping. Where's these children? What about these pregnant women? What really going on? What really going on in this country? They don't understand negotiating skills. You do not understand negotiating skills. When I saw the young man came home from work with his clothes and just stand up. I mean, you go to work, you come home expecting something. Then you come and reach your home on the ground. What is going on in this country? I am very hard, and Guyanese people should not sit down and accept this foolishness.
The viewers are asking you for you to identify yourself. I know you are, but
I am MP Fluebest. And I left home at 5:30 this morning. I made my way all the way up here because I didn't sleep. And I wanted to see exactly what it was because last night was dark. I wanted to get a first-hand view to see what's happening. And when I look at the videos and I spoke to the residents last evening, I left here very hurt because this is a repeat of what they did to the people at Caneview. You just come and break down people's homes with everything inside. You know how much hours people sweat to put things in the home? What happened to the school children this morning supposed to be at school? Where are they supposed to go? You destroy the uniform, you destroy the bags, you destroy everything for them. Today is school. They will all be absent from school. Who should take responsibility for that? Not the parents. If they needed this area, come and talk to the people. Find out what it is. See what you can do. Many of these people have nowhere to go. Are we talking about caring? This is not caring. This is very hurtful, and I'm really, really upset, and I want to see what the ministers and all them will do. There are a lot of children here. Last night I saw these children. I left a baby. I remember this baby, this white. The baby looked like about 3 weeks. Standing out there in the dew. Where is love? Where is the heart?
Thank
What
you.
is going on?
So what we gonna do when the
Look at the 2 children.
Let's go further down.
Over there, fully traumatized.
Welcome back, folks. You share the live yet? Yolanda, Marlon, you share the live yet? Colin Solomon. You see story in this country? Puckle and confusion powder. And who vex? I saw a comment that said the Granger government was never like this. Who vex is confusion up and down. From Pacorimon's peaks of power to Quarantine's lush land. Right through. Confusion powder. That was the opener, folks. We want to show you some of the other things we're following. We're circling back to that, Lynn. Carol, Elizabeth, Sabina Doris. We're circling back to some of that. Donna McDonald, Marlon, Stewart, Elizabeth, John, Leon Logan, Roxanne Gary. I say we're circling back to some of that. Share the damn live in the meantime. Smash that emoji button, folks. And let me go down the road. Some of the other things we're following from around the world, folks. Biden tumble down. Biden tumble down. You see when you get big like your knee, your ankle, your back is all kind of Biden tumble down. I said, Biden, don't run, you know. Watch yourself. Take it easy. Take a first storm. Go to your business. Hand over to Kamala. Hand over to the woman. Shucks, man. He going to get really far down. At the time he was speaking at the Air Force commencement ceremony, he fall down. They say he tumbled over a sandbag. He tripped on a sandbag. Yeah. They say when you get to a certain age, is the days. You don't fall down, you got to worry. Biden should relax himself. I think I said that for the first time now. Relax himself. Go out while the going is good. Go out while the going is good. Some other things we're following, folks. It's Caribbean Heritage Month, they tell us. Caribbean Heritage Month. And while he was still standing, he launched the month. while he was yet standing, he didn't fall down yet. Maureen Williams, thanks for your contribution to our program via YouTube, folks. When the program is live on YouTube, at the bottom in the comment section is a $sign. You click on that $sign. It's going to take you to Never Never Land, and you're going to know how you can contribute to our program. He fall down. You remember the time when Irfan stumbled, come out the boat? The boat miscapsized, he stumbled. You remember that? Yeah, so Joe was the first. Just telling you. Joe was not the first. Happy Caribbean Heritage Month, folks. Caribbean American Heritage Month. All the Guyanese in the diaspora watching us. Maybe from the Caribbean, you're watching us, but you're in the diaspora. Happy Caribbean American Heritage Month. Yep, such was the proclamation today by Joe Biden. Watch yourself, Joe. Watch yourself. Some other things we're following. Folks, in the Ukraine, like it's not infighting now. You remember this Wagner group? They said in German, the W is pronounced as a V. Wagner. There's a Wagner group. You remember them? They're some of the mercenaries down there in the Ukraine fighting on behalf of Russia. Well, the head of the Wagner group, he always complaining. As soon as the battle turning against them, he start complaining. I ain't getting enough bullets. I ain't getting enough gun. I ain't getting enough pepper pot. There's always something. Right? Well, the Chechens fighting with them. And their leader today said, why you don't shut your damn mouth? Shut your damn mouth and stop complaining. That's what I once said sometimes when I hear these jagabats say, shut your damn mouth and do the work. One set of complaining. Just do the work. The man says, stop yelling. You talk too damn much. That's just my little spin on it. You talk too damn much. Stop yelling. Yeah. Since things are going to things, he started talking. They getting fed up here, you know. They're getting fed up here. That's what I want to tell y'all. I get fed up some people quick too. Quick. You see some MPs really behaving bad. There was a complaint for this MP in the UK. Right? Durant, is it Davies? Durant Davies? Yeah. People complained about him. Some not too kosher things, eh? But one woman, she has filed an official complaint. We're watching that. An official complaint. Right? You know some people who make all kind of excuses. Well, you haven't submitted a formal thing. And you remember the thing with you remember the story with what's his name? Darmlal? Those very strong, compelling allegations. You remember that? The same line that go down. Well, the girl don't live here. A formal complaint was not lodged. Right? The UK parliamentarian misbehaving. Yeah, that's where we're going with that. We're in the region, good folks. We're in the region. We trust y'all good, you know. We trust that y'all are well. How y'all doing, Steve? We see you there, and Patricia. We see Deborah and Martha. Candace and Diane, Godfrey. Out front parts. You see what you got there, like out front parts. We know the out is the first name. The front is the middle and the parts is the last. So out, we see you there. Latoya, Spencer, Melinda, and Diane. We see you, Gloria and Edward. Out, we see you as well. Different. Out, we see you as well. We see you as well out. We see you there. And all the other folks joining us. Some of the things we're coming in with, guys, around the Caribbean. I don't know if it's the Trinidadians. Prime Minister Keith Rowley of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know if it's your own people he was talking about, or is them boys speak of a deal with Michelle Lane. I don't know. I don't know. He said, watch the election promises. He said, gotta watch them. All these fantastic election promises they're making. He said, watch them. That's where the TNT Prime Minister, they're heading into a local government period similarly. Right? He said, you got to watch them. These fantastic promises that they make. I think it's here he's talking about. Carlton Beverly, Ibon Lamy, Yolanda, Faye, Chinsing. I think like it's we he was speaking about. He said, watch them. Jagabats and trench crappos, the tadpoles, jumpy birds and scarecrows, carrion crows, black belly sheep, the whole pack of them, the Brahman bull. Watch them and the promises. I can show you some promises just now. 3 years now, y'all don't see them. 3 years now, 3 years now, all you don't see them. Now they just swim out the tadpoles, the cricketers. And they come making a whole set of promises. Jennifer Griffith, it's Animal Farm. You gotta watch them. Tree says Kamala and Sonny talking about. But I think it's them boys here. Think it's them here. He said, watch them. Sukchan Sudhari. Man said, watch them. Watch them. A high-level prison officer in Jamaica went missing. They found him there, the acting deputy commissioner of corrections. He went missing there in Jamaica. They found him dead, they said, in a wrecked vehicle. Now, they said the man run up the road or what is what. He lost control. That's how they found him. And that's what they're reporting. He's a high-level corrections officer. And so when he went missing, it gained national attention. So of course, because you don't know who want him out of the way. You just don't know. We want to say, rest in peace, Orville Moore. He's been found dead in Spurtree, Manchester. It's near in Trinidad, in a mangled vehicle. That's the phrase they use. In a mangled vehicle. Yep. That's going down in Jamaica. Thoughts and prayers, friends and family. Thoughts and prayers. Next door, Suriname. Boutros. I think it's 2019. Yep, 2019. He was convicted, was supposed to be in jail. Of course, he appealed and all of that. And now he's saying that if this decision is upheld, he will surrender. He will surrender to authorities and head to jail. If that's what is required. 3,800 persons watching us across the world. Fuck, share the damn live, smash the emoji button, Oh shucks. So others get, let me go in my Amanza voice, so that others get valid, credible information. Shucks. Ibon Labi, Don Daly. Is it? Oh my God, so many names. Savannah. The person's name is not I beg your pardon. Clive Lester, Heaven Fates, Praga Benz, Ibon Lamy, Patricia Wren. I just talked. 3,900 watching me now. Damn it in hell. He said you can surrender. Surrender only to Jesus. Heart and soul. Good for you. You can't do the time, don't do the crime. We're with the 592. From here it's all downhill. Whop, whop, whop. It's all downhill. Never dull moment though. In the 592, never dull moment. Whop, whop, whop. You start at C there. It's not C. It's not note C. And then you get down there to that low key. Whop. My God. You got it. What? That's what? E flat, F flat, something there. I know my notes. I want y'all know this politics can work out. Hosts and so on. I got to fall back. I know my keys and so on. Y'all, I used to be somebody in this town. I want y'all know that. Y'all boy got to fall back. I beg y'all to keep me off on North Road. I won't do too well. I won't do too well on North Road. So keep your boy off on North Road. I want a good fallback. Right? I've been on my back too long in that regard. Here's how you can help me stay off on North Road.
Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments. Want to keep getting the best in the ring?
That's right.
Yes, you can help us to keep going by partnering with us through your contributions. And it's easy. Send us a daily, weekly, or monthly donation, whichever is most convenient to you. Cash App at $in-the-ring592, Zelle and PayPal in-the-ring592@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us on 627-6963 for how to contribute via MoneyGram and Western Union and for MMG payments.
Are you with me, folks? Are you with me? Help me stay off North Road. I'm begging. Watching some videos the other day. The things I see, you got to do now. The things I see, you got to do now. Y'all know how I make it. I long for simpler times. The things, the acrobatics, I long to keep your boy off North Road. I'm begging. Some of the stuff we're following locally, folks. Some of the stuff we're following locally. I long for simpler times. In the 592, how it going? How it going? We show you how a lot of things start. We don't often show you how it going. Yep. Whew. They tell us Royden Smalley Williams was in a confrontation, their words, with police and was shot dead, himself along with one of his accomplices who's been identified as Odell Roberts. But I get a healthy level of distrust. Mistrust level, when the authorities tell me certain things, very low. And I'll tell you why. As how can people lie now, and this government can lie. This government can lie. Like when Harsh Stratton, I frightened them bad. And some things I heard today didn't kind of help me to repose any confidence in the authorities at all. At all. You see? So they're telling us that Royden Smalley Williams has been shot dead. If it means a safer society for the Guyanese people. Yep. You can't do the crime. Don't do the time. The book is yet to be written on some of these sordid things that are occurring under this installed regime. We can get to some of them in this very broadcast. So there's that for your information. For your information, good folks. You have a little extra wrong here. For your information, look some what we're covering. Delayed. You know that stay. Them boys filed for a stay on the ExxonMobil, the insurance case. The judgment coming out of that. Get the damn insurance. That's what Sandal Kissoon told them. Well, that matter was supposed to, a decision on the stay was supposed to be handed down today. Rishi said, hold up, I ain't ready yet. Big people's got to take the time, Don't push me. Big people's got to take the time and move about. He said sometime next week, we can get that decision on the stay, on the decision out of the High Court concerning them getting the unlimited insurance. Right? So that's one of the things happened today. So much happening. You don't know where side we tackle it from. Now we come by them by section. By some of y'all friends. Tell you all, the trench crop, the Hittites, the Philistines and the Pharisees. It's all of them. Your section. Your section, nice time. For some people, nice time. Could you imagine all that is happening locally? All that is happening. Them boys can stay and visit. I try with them. Nice time. We welcome nonetheless the Dominican president and his delegation, who they say held bilateral discussion. We can put a pause in it and say another week or two. In another week, got so many things on the home front to deal with. You know, so many things on the home front. I'm happy for the Dominicans. It's being a time and place. We can say, hold up. You all remember when Bolsonaro was due to visit and his mom died? Bolsonaro said, "Fine for the hall." I never the old girl here. We lost 20 of our young people. Them boys good time. I told y'all they wanted to get the damn thing out of the way as quickly as possible. Get back to business as usual. Get back to thieving up, corruption, and all the other ills and wicked devices. There's a week yet. Business as usual. The flag's gone back. Business as usual. I'm happy for the Dominicans. You know, money got for me. But we, another week or two will not be so bad. Welcome, nonetheless. This is how we do things. Some of the other stuff we're following. Local government elections. You see? Them is the people I tell y'all Rowley was talking about. Y'all boy. Well, when he started talking about development, I start cringing. You see? What a small man. When he started talking about he unveiled development plan for suicide, we saw some of it. He's unveiling the development plans, unveiling for suicide right now, the Hillfoot. Right now. A big foot, Kwame. I mean Hillfoot. Right now, his development plans. Development plans unveiling there. See, he was at Wayacabra and telling the people all the niceties that they're bringing and so on. Wicked, stinking, dirty. I said it. Fight me. Fight me. I'm begging y'all. Fight me. I put one of y'all and bite y'all ears. Fight me. Pack of nonsense. Pack of nonsense. Amanza said you got to watch them. You got to watch them. Prime Minister Keith Rowley said, watch the campaign promises that they're making. That's how this come. That is how they come. Good folks. Pocatory, I ain't telling y'all. From coast to coast. From Pacaraima to Quarantine. Pocatory, left, right, and center. I got up this morning. I stunned. When I learned that overnight, Karasabay, a girl's dorm at Karasabay, Pandang, them boys say, 4 young people admitted. 4 young people admitted to setting fire to the dorm because they were chased out yesterday. Some Jim Cock bring Ramgoat, Marie story. I fed up. You would have thought boots on the ground. Go to all the dorms, all the hostels, secure them. Secure them, folks. In any country, what it thought. There was no failed state. The whole government would resign in shame. The whole government would resign in shame. Crossed by this morning. Thankfully, there is a God. And they're telling us that no one was reported injured. Thankfully, 17 young women, they said, escaped. I'm not in foreign. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? No heads and even roll yet from the first one. So you don't know from the second one. Nothing can happen. They said 4. 4. Well, are you watching it? Now, if in that case, this young lady who set fire, 19 were dead. This says murder, 19 murder charge. Got to be attempted murder here. You know, ipso facto. Am I using the term right? Where's Amanza when you need her? Ipso facto. You know, they said these things. Got to be attempted murder here, but we're watching it. We're watching it to see what comes. It's one set of Nancy story you're hearing. Oh, Father. We got libraries in this country for all the books. You could write in all this Nancy story you keep hearing. Another dorm last night. Did we stun anybody? Did we stun anybody? Another dorm. Annette Cummins, Walter Max, that's a temple. Angeli Abrams, Vaughn Brown, Hazel Stevens, Dolly Anderson, Basil. Some of y'all can say Basil. Be different. Basil. God damn it. Gwyneth Jones, Merlin and Godfrey. Nobody named, that's my transition word. Or Madow, Yonette, Jem, Godfrey, Wilfred. You see that? Shucks. Another dorm. Well, that was happening. Well, that was happening this morning. 11 more of the murder victims were being flown to my Kobe. The final resting place. They're gone back home. Trinidad. And not a head and roll yet. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? And those are just some of the things, a couple of the things we are following. Susan London, Louise and Petal, Hazel, Rosetta and Roy. A couple of things we're following. Jennifer Fraser, thanks for the thing. Jennifer, thanks for the thing. Thanks for the thing. Moving on swiftly, folks. I tell y'all this confusion powder. From Pacaraima to quarantine. Confusion powder. Confusion powder. Hillfoot. You remember the opener? Some private man owned the land, something. Judge says, not a problem. It's a private matter. Madness. And police end up firing shots at people. Police end up beating up people. And it's a private issue. It's a private matter. Madness. Folks, look at some of what the people on the ground there at Hillfoot told journalists. I want some veteran journalists, but he's such a young man. He's such a young fellow. Right? Such a young fellow. Travis Chase was on the ground there last evening and this morning. And some of the folks there at Hillfoot spoke with him. Here's some of their concerns, folks. Take a look and take a listen.
Right. Yeah.
But this man they call Mr. Almir, he purchased the places from Mr. Milton Alfred. He bought the place from. But before I get down to this sandpit, I would like to dig up a story from in Trinidad when he was living over there. He went to Trinidad and he was trying to do the same thing that he would come here and do. But he didn't win the case.
Right.
He get the port, and when he comes to Guyana, he go at the back of the airport and he go and squat on land, on a private land what is not his own. Where he go and meet people in Victor Valley. He was living there. He go and squat there. Victor Valley is the place where Mr. Almin is living right now at the back of the airport.
Yeah.
And he go there and meet people. He started to do the people that riot to get rid of them out of the place.
Hey, yeah.
But not if he get to win the people in out of the place. He start now to find this place from this man here. Tells me that now he spent some dollars, how much millions of dollars from the bank. And he purchased the sandpit. The purchase the sandpit is not a problem. Mr. Ali don't know where his landmark is.
Okay.
He just coming and claiming landmark is here and landmark is here. He don't know where is it.
So what happened today?
So what happened today is that he sent court orders with police come, with activate them. And he go and he started breaking down the people's house. Start breaking house.
So all the houses in that area are bulldozed.
All the house bulldozed.
So where y'all going?
Nowhere. We come and sleep on the road tonight. We coming out to the mattress and we're gonna sleep here. We already tell the police that we're gonna sleep on the road.
Okay.
So if the rain falls, we're gonna still be on the road. So we need justice. Come, Mr. Almi, Mr. Man is very wicked. And if I have to go to court for this, the same people in Trinidad is lies or to try his case are there to help me with it. So whatever he's doing, he have to pay back everybody the money that he broke the house down and damage things inside.
I didn't sleep. I just had to put my son on my foot to sleep. He didn't sleep.
This is your place? Remind me what happened yesterday.
Yesterday, I went to walk St. Straker yesterday morning. And when I come home, I hear this man that's breaking down places. This man ain't come again, nobody no notice or nothing for move. By the time I barely get to take a couple things from my house, the excavator come and lash it down.
So you were moving? You were moving your personal items?
Yes, I was moving my personal items, but the point is, he come last year, December, and give me notice to go to court. When I was about 20-something people went to the court, he didn't show up at the court day. Then he come back a couple days ago. There's all year January, start putting out some people. So then he come back yesterday with no notice to start breaking down people's place. Claiming said that he buy this land from Milton Alfred. 7 acres. Then he come back and said 17. Then yesterday he come and said 74 acres.
Yeah.
People all night. Get to watch my thing, you must say, no? But my friend long there, he have for 3 days more. So my kids in come go there and stay. By the house there,
right?
The marks a 3 days more, but he got not forget some carpenter to come up and break you house.
Okay.
Because they give you 3 days, they give the next house a 3 days. So, you know, will be the next step, you know.
So were you yesterday?
I was work, you know. So you get called that these people in, you know, I have to let me work. I just work a splash, me the result. I have to leave the job, they come now. When they come, then they start blocking from them coming through.
If I'm to ask you, we estimate your losses to be like
About 1.5.
1.5. Sorry you had to go through that. You covered under this pole in here to sleep last night?
No, me really sleeping now. We just sit out on a chair and stuff for the night. Yeah, but my kids them sleep in the house.
In the house.
So the guy call him out for block the house today.
All right. Thank you. Oh. This.
I saw me come at I barely come in the same time what going on. I barely when they see me then don't just keep it down there, push it down. And same thing and tell me now, see what you got. But me give up. I want to see what I'm gonna do. But anyway, some people
No, I can hold the mic. You tell me.
some people willing to tell me that all right, go and take out what you got to get. So therefore me try for but to me believe.
You weren't at home yesterday when they bulldozed your house.
Eh?
Were you at home yesterday when they bulldozed your house?
No, yes, me went. Me don't come. Me remember now as me saying, me just come in. And the same time, when me come in, me watching when the thing coming, but me watch it just like that. But
Did you get to save anything from the house?
Yes, everything outside.
Everything outside. And how long you've been living at Hillfoot?
Yes, I can tell you about 7 years.
7 years.
Yes.
You from Region 9?
Region 1.
Region 1. Port Kaituma.
Yes.
Oh, what's your name, Uncle?
Clyde Williams.
Clyde Williams. Okay, Clyde. Take me to and show me exactly where they go on. And 7 years you lived here. So what will you do? You try to put back a structure or?
No, me trying to make a living. Same thing me hear about it and then me trying to right now I got a house to bring a setup and me can nothing better so
okay.
I'll see what I do.
All your stuff outside.
Right.
So you slept, Uncle? Did you sleep?
Well, they didn't be there. Me put
That's where the man slept last night.
they didn't tell you.
Man have to lie down there and take this other one right here and cover with it so that the Jew won't get them.
Cool. Wow. Tough.
Me have to do something after me have to sleep.
Yeah, you had to sleep indeed.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. And I want to shift gears a little bit and bring my guests on for this evening. So allow me to do that, folks, to shift gears for a little bit and to have my guests on. Do let us know if you're hearing our audio loud and clear. We got to shift gears up just a little bit and so we can get our guest on. So give the eye a sec, good folks. Give the eye a sec. Shifting gears. Shifting gears. Henry back. Just want to make sure that we have good audio and we don't have any feedback. Folks, we're privileged to have joining us this evening the one and only Amanza Walton-Desir, the Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Amanza, make sure that you are set and we're fired up at this end and ready to go. Welcome.
Hi, Sherrod. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Thanks for joining us. Amanza, I learned that you were on the ground there today at Hillfoot. What did you see? What did you hear? What did the residents say?
Well, look, the persons that you just interviewed on that tape, they're all there on the ground had the opportunity to meet and to speak with them today. But before I do that, Sherrod, it's important for us to put context to this whole issue, because there are people who are saying that this is a private matter. I want to be very clear that legality and the cloak of legality cannot be used to treat our fellow Guyanese citizens like animals. And that is what those people at Hillfoot are being treated like. We got there this morning, myself and team, just after the police cleared the roads. There are at least 100 persons affected by this incident. Over 15 to 20 structures have been demolished. There are about 43 children, all under the age of 10. And last night, all of them who didn't sleep outside, were able to sleep on some folks' house up the road. There were some people who were given 3 days more that took in some other children, and that is how they slept last evening. The men slept in the dew. It cannot be that in 2023, with all of the oil money and the fastest growing economy, that this is how Guyanese citizens are being treated and how they are living. Something is wrong. What is interesting is that when we got on the ground, there was a single official from the Ministry of Housing. And she came and she brought a few forms for them to apply for house lots. Now, you understand, to fill up an application could be challenging for people who particularly have just gone through that traumatic experience. So we spent most of the morning assisting citizens in filling up forms. We had a shortage of forms. We were told the housing officials will be there soon. When they did arrive, we thought that they would have come to say, look, we are able to afford you this accommodation. They came, had the people fill up forms, and then had the temerity to tell these people who've just lost everything that they'll have to be able to pay for a house lot. They left. Just collected the forms and left. So there are people right now on the highway who have no idea where they will sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For our part, we were able to, we focused particularly on the women and the children because they're babies as young as 4 weeks. They're women who are expected to give birth at any time. And so we were able to take up water. They don't have drinking water because their water containers were destroyed. So we had to fetch up fresh drinking water so at least the children could have clean water to drink. We were able to take up Pampers and milk and Nestum and these things for the young babies who were there and who literally lost everything. Let me say that something is fundamentally wrong with us as a society. And if we don't stop and take urgent check now, if we do not change course now, I'm saying to you that we are heading for a society that none of us will be able to live in. They did this at Mocha. They did it to the squatters at Success. Now they've moved up to Hillfoot. And for the government to say it's a private matter is a bunch.
Amelia's ward as well.
They did it in Amelia's ward. And for them to say it's a private matter where the police has become involved. The police fired shots at a pregnant woman last evening. And you know what they've done? The man that was recording it, they've taken him into custody. They've seized his phones and his wife has not been able to see him since yesterday afternoon. As a lawyer and as an MP, I went to the Temeri station to inquire about all of these people that they brought in. Where were they? What were the charges on which they were being held? And the same officer that is on tape as calling these people thugs gave an instruction that as a lawyer, I could not receive an update on what the charges were, how many of the people were there. In fact, one of the young ladies, who is the wife of one of the men that was held, when she turned up to the station in my presence, they arrested her. This is the same young lady who a police officer dragged by her neck out of the police truck. All of it is on tape.
Yeah.
And this is happening in Guyana. On the houses.
Do you get the sense that there, Mr. Jagdu, I think during the course of the afternoon in his rant, if you call it a press conference, said that it's like you said, it's a private matter. But you get a sense that they're not intervening in any meaningful way because there's no political value there. There's not a regularized area. They don't fall in an NDC per se. If they want to vote, they might have to go someplace else. You get a sense that that's why, we really care what happening because
they are forgotten people. Yeah. And these are not people of one ethnicity. You have Amerindians, you have East Indians, you have Afro-Guyanese. These are people who are there from all ethnicities, eking out a living. You are able to walk and to see their gardens. They have kitchen gardens. If you see the peppers and the squash and the pumpkin, vibrant gardens. Yeah. I mean, it reeks of a lack of respect and regard for humanity. That unless we check ourselves as a nation, Sherrod, listen, I heard a police officer, because I was watching at the live, call these people. He said they are no more than thugs.
But I'm coming to that.
In the same breath, he could turn around and say he never said that.
Yeah, well, for the folks who didn't have a chance to see it, it's part of the reason why we got such a trust problem in this country. You want me to believe that Smiley escaped in this way? He was in a confrontation. The other fellow the other day in handcuffs, managed to snatch a police gun and crank it, and he ends up dead. And any among the other Nancy stories, the girl at the dorm, like somebody and they text your phone as a disciplinary measure and she burned the place down, and you got a senior policeman lying. Like when Horse Stratton, folks even had a chance to see that at Hillfoot today. Take a look and take a listen.
This crowd has lit fire in the presence of me. Most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear.
Anytime.
If you hear that give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
I heard you call them thugs on your radio set. Why would you do that? You call them thugs.
Me?
Yes, you said I have you on record saying that they're okay.
Maybe you heard someone say so because
No, I heard you. No, I heard you say they're nothing but thugs.
This thing is quoting someone like Mahendra Singh exactly.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm going to report to a Guyanese citizen as a thug. Listen to me carefully.
Listen.
Quote me on that.
No. Hold on, sir. But you said just now that they are nothing but thugs. In your own words.
Most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear. If and when you hear that give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
I shame for him. Senior policeman. Could I run it one more time? Maybe that went by fast for some people. Here is that insert again. Here is that clip again.
This crowd has lit fire in the presence of me. Most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear. If and when you hear that give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
I heard you call them thugs on your radio set. Why would you do that? You call them thugs.
Me?
Yes, you said I have you on record saying that they're okay.
Maybe you heard someone say so because
No, I heard you. No, I heard you say they're nothing but thugs.
This thing is quoting someone like Mahendra Singh exactly.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, I'm going to report to a Guyanese citizen as a thug. Listen to me carefully.
Listen.
Quote me on that.
No. Hold on, sir. But you said just now that they are nothing but thugs. In your own words.
most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear. If and when we hear that give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
Yeah. And we wonder why we have the kind of society we have. MP.
We wonder why the police continues to lose the respect of Guyanese people.
Yeah.
That is why. Now, can you imagine if we had not had social media and that the entire world did not hear him say that? How many Guyanese citizens have had the weight of a lying police brought upon them that might be in jail because lies? Do we understand why it is important that we take this thing in check? Do we understand why it is important that we stop this hemorrhaging that is happening in our society? Because it's going to become a Guyana that people don't recognize. And let me tell you, you see in that tape, there's an officer in a bright orange t-shirt. When I went to the Timeri police station today, he was barely civil. The veiled contempt, as if to say, how dare you come to find out about these, as they have called them, thugs.
Yeah.
Now, mind you,
that is the code to treat them, with scant regard.
With scant regard. So you know, let me say this, my people, if we do not wake up and stand up to this government and stand up to this regime, may God help all of us. When you talk about a creeping dictatorship, when you talk about a nation descending into apartheid, the PPP government is providing us with the evidence every day. And Barrett Jagdeo has the gall to pretend to be offended when people label his government like this. But every day you're seeing mounting evidence. There are 100 Guyanese citizens tonight without a shelter over their head. And Barrett Jagdeo has the temerity to say to the people of Guyana that this is a private matter. They need to demit office. If you can't take care of the people of Guyana, all of the people of Guyana, they got to go. And let me say to the people of Guyana, local government elections come in. Can you imagine if they had total control of the local government machinery? What would happen?
Correct.
What would happen to our people?
Correct.
Guyanese people across this country. Sharon, this thing this thing has to be stemmed, and it has to be stemmed now.
Yeah.
We've got to stand up and we've got to speak up. Because we see a police force that is willing to treat citizens who are simply protesting, and they're called thugs. And you know what bothers me is the hypocrisy. The sitting president is on video attempting to overturn the vehicle of a sitting government minister, but he is not a thug. Fighting for democracy. And here are men who are standing up in defense of their home because they got 3-month-old and 4-month-old and 1-year-old children without a roof over their head. But they are the thugs.
Yep. For folks who might be just joining us, I want to run that one more time. I'm in such disbelief. When I started first, I started using Travis. How can Travis impugn the character of a senior policeman? I don't know Mahindra, but he's a commander. So he has to be somebody of integrity. How you can say the man called people thugs? He wouldn't do that. And then the man was so definitive. You heard me say that. You heard me say that. I would never say that. I would never say it 2 seconds earlier.
This crowd has lit a fire in the presence of me. Most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear. If and when we hear that give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
I heard you call them thugs on your radio set. Why would you do that? You call them thugs. Yes, you said I have you on record saying that they're okay.
Maybe you heard someone say so.
No, I heard you. No, I heard you say they're nothing but thugs.
This thing is quoting someone like Mahindra Singh exactly.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you what you can do for to a Guyanese citizen as a thug. Listen to me carefully.
Listen.
And you quote me on that.
No. Hold on, sir. But you said just now that they are nothing but thugs. In your own words.
Most of them are nothing but thugs. Let me make it very clear. If and when you hear I give the instruction to go into action, don't ask me why.
Manzi, we could unpack that in so many ways. I would never call a Guyanese citizen a thug. True to God, cross my heart and hope. I would never. You know, I would never.
I expect that by tomorrow, every law-abiding and right-thinking Guyanese will be
And the
called
Bar Association.
resignation.
Yeah.
Because Sherrod, we got to unpack that. This is a senior officer of the Guyana Police Force.
Yeah.
Notice his attitude to the people. They are
You heard me?
nothing but thugs.
Amanza, the other side of that is interesting. Too, what you took away by when I give the order?
No. Precisely. Now he's clearly speaking to his senior on the radio. When I got the words written out here, I am reporting to you, right? He is making it clear when he gives the instruction, don't ask him why.
Yep.
How could
Comply, don't complain.
How could you be saying to your senior, you don't ask me why, when I give the instruction to go into action? And here his attitude.
True and correct.
Here is attitude to the media. The media is standing by as if this is a spectatorial show.
How dare them?
Have an understanding.
How dare them? Apologies.
What the role of the media is.
Yep. Like we didn't just do the last 3 weeks.
To resign.
Correct.
Immediately. And the people of Guyana must demand his
Correct.
Because today is the people at Hillfoot, tomorrow it's gonna be us.
Yep. Tomorrow gonna be the people at Bigfoot. You know, it is just how he, man, true to God. You know, I would never call a Guyanese citizen a thug, and the evidence is right there, and that is so symptomatic of the foolishness at every level in this country, every level. And you know what? More chances than none, nothing will happen. Right? He's going to be embraced by them. This is the kind of thing we're looking for. Right? This is the foolishness and the nonsense we're looking for.
It has to be elevated all the way to the UN, the Human Rights Commission, and the world over must see. The world over must see that beneath this veneer and this facade that the PPPC government is painting about Guyana, that they are whittling away at the human rights of Guyanese. And I'm saying that unless we become more engaged and more active, and I'm not just talking about the 30 MPs, I'm talking about the citizenry, because I've maintained from the time that I've gotten into politics that if you trace the civil rights movement, it has never been a group of people, it is a cross-sector of society that has to sound its voice against this level of nonsense. I expect to see the Bar Association weighing in on this for a senior police officer as a matter of procedure, just deciding that people are thugs. And if you go on, you would hear Travis say, sir, can we not get two persons from the affected group and let us come to a mediation? He didn't countenance that and turn around and lied and then wants to say, oh, in the heat of the moment and whatever. No, you could have said that then. Say like, okay, if I did say that, I apologize. Me? I said that? No.
But you know what? MP Amanza Walton-Desir, on that note, I want to say a big thank you for Travis. Because Travis in that moment pulled an Isabella Young. And Isabel Young, he pulled that. You got to sometimes speak truth to power. Speak truth to power. And he went toe-to-toe with the commander. He didn't recoil. He said, no. Listen to me. I heard you say that. And too many of our journalists are cowering in the face, as you rightfully said, this creeping dictatorship. Well, I think it's running out.
Because the
Right? And this is the time we got to stand up and stand strong.
Because the PPP governs by fear. They govern through fear and they govern through intimidation. And I keep maintaining they can't jail all of us. They ain't got enough space in the jail for all of us. And while I'm not advocating illegalities, I am saying that the Human Rights Convention in the preamble says it is important that these human rights be upheld, lest mankind as a last resort against tyranny should rebel. Down to the Human Rights Declaration realize that, people got a limit. So for us to prevent anarchy, let us make sure that we live by the tenets of these human rights declarations that we are going to make here under. This PPPC government has no regard for the rights of Guyanese. They think Guyanese could either be bought into submission, so they buy your votes and they come and they give you $5,000 and a t-shirt, and they insult the intelligence of the people of Guyana to think that they are for sale. And those who refuse to be bought are labeled thugs, they're labeled hooligans, and they're thrown in the lockups without recourse to a lawyer.
Yeah. Amanza, finally, as we wrap up, I think there was an aspect of this that was so glaring. I happy for people who got money, however you make it, and them kinds of things, right? Nice time for you. But there's a disparity in this country that no mantra can bridge. You got to get deliberate policies. One man owned and is claiming ownership to all the land. And you got Guyanese, I dare say like me, who fighting for, I don't even know if it's a half acre that's given out now. It's 0.0 something. Fighting, and one man got 300 or 400. Good for you if you got the money to do it, and so on. No qualms with that. But I'm just showing you the disparity we have here. And we got land to till in this country. People could come from Timbuktu and say, I want to give employment. I want to do X. You get 500 acres just so. And look, Guyanese, born and bred, just want to eke out a living, a little 2x4, a shelter over the head. God damn it, man. We could treat our people differently.
And this is the point. And this is why I started off by saying, do not come to tell me nonsense about it being a private matter. And you have police beating people up because they believe that they are away from the eye of the public. And they believe that people are not recording them. We have the videos. And they have the man who did the videos in lockup. It's a good thing they were able to send out these videos because their phones have been confiscated. This is a dictatorship. There is no other way to put it. This is a dictatorship. We have enough land here. Sherrod, listen to me, man. I'm saying we know the APN UFC government was not perfect. And after being out of government for 23 years, there were some things that we needed to do that the 3 good years that we had did not allow us to do. But every Guyanese could say that this never happened under the APN UFC government. People were treated with dignity. People were treated with respect. People were able to feel safe. We are not even safe. You can't even trust the police. They want to say that the criminal is dead. They can either confirm or deny that the body is the body of the criminal. The people do not trust the police. Our people are having it.
Well, after Mahindra, I don't know if we're going to improve tomorrow.
There are people on the ground there who don't, look, it's a good thing we were able to set up a soup kitchen. So one of our counselors, Miss Fortune, who's the APN UFC counselor up there, she is manning a soup kitchen, and they will do communal cooking because these people have lost everything. So that at least we don't have the oil money in the APN UFC, but what we have, we were able to bring relief to the people so that tonight they're eating, tomorrow they are going to eat. And I want to point out that up until now, Nobody from the Ministry of Human Services has set foot in that community. And you have over 100 Guyanese people being affected. Housing came to share out farms as if the people could eat farms. No food, no water. We literally had to take cases of water in there and allot a certain amount of bottles per house, per household, per family. That is how dire that situation is.
And continues.
And it continues, and we have to go back there tomorrow again to take up whatever else we can. Meanwhile, Irfan Ali and his One Guyana government are fetting on lobster at State House, and they got 100 Guyanese men, women, and children are sleeping under the dew tonight.
Yeah. Let's end on that note. Amanza Walton-Desir, the Shadow Minister for Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Thanks for joining us this evening. Thank you. All right, there you have it, folks. There you have it. And we're going to end on that note this evening. We're going to end on that note. That being said, some of you are going to the polls locally in a couple of days. Locally, we got over 1,400 persons still watching us across social media, 2,200 alone on Facebook. We're humble. We go to the polls and vote. APNU, please and thank you. Go to the polls and vote against this nonsense. Hillfoot on the ballot. Amelia's Ward on the ballot. Success on the ballot. Caneview Mucker on the ballot. Vote against this nonsense. That's going to do it for us at this end, good folks. Thanks for joining us. Faye and Joy and Wilton, Maureen and Donna, Pollyann, Deborah, Allison Cortez, Jamal and Latoya, David Wood, Linda. Good to see each and every one of you. Share the live before you go, good folks. Smash that emoji button as well for us. And partner with us so that we can keep moving forward. That's going to do it for us. It's almost 9:30 at our end PM. 9:30. We still got over 4,000 of you watching us. Folks, before you go, share the live, smash the emoji button. Partner with me as well. That's going to do it for us. Stay safe.